Franz, did you tell Max that we are having coffee out here?
Not yet, sir. He's still on the telephone.
Trash Trader. Thank you. Set those on the table.
Any sign of the children yet, Franz?
No, sir, not yet.
Georg, those mountains are just magnificent.
They're not like any other mountains.
Oh?
They're friendly. You see that strip of forest there? When the wind blows through it, it's like a restless sea.
What about that sweet little village?
That's not a village, that's a town.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt its feelings.
It's fun being with you. You're quite the experience for me.
Well, you're quite the experience for me as well. You know, somewhere in you, there's a fascinating man. And occasionally, when I catch a glimpse of him, he's exciting.
Exciting. I've never been called exciting before.
Yes, and the last I've seen you here, I'm beginning to get to know you a bit better. And you know, you're a little like those mountains, except for the fact that you keep moving. I just don't understand how you can be away from here as often as you are.
Maybe I'm just searching for a reason to come back and stay.
Well, I like it here very much.
Max can't still be on the telephone. I mean, I know he's desperate for an act for the Katzberg Festival, but... You like it here?
Well, we have to spend some time in Vienna. After all, I have Heinrich's estate to look after.
I thought that was a corporation now.
It is, and I'm the president.
You? President of a corporation?
After all, why shouldn't I be? I looked after Heinrich's estate for years before he died.
I just can't see you working behind a desk.
Of course. I wear a business suit and smoke a big cigar.
Excuse me, Captain, but Air Jack Orleans calling you now.
While he's telephoning,
He just finished, sir.
Sorry I took so long.
any luck?
How about this for the Katzberg Festival? The finest choral group in Austria, the greatest mixed quartet in all of Europe, and the best soprano in the world!
That's something I'd love to hear.
So would I. All I've got now is a basso, who isn't even profundo.
Max, you always put together a lovely concert for the festival.
And why? Because my motto is, never start out looking for the people you wind up getting. That's why I've been telephoning Paris, Rome, Stockholm, London.
On Georg's telephone?
How else could I afford it? Why am I up here?
I hoped it was because you liked me.
Of course I like you. Why shouldn't I like you? You live like a king. You have an excellent wine cellar.
Max!
I like rich people. I like the way they live. I like the way I live when I'm with them. Speaking as a government official, Georg, is there a cathedral around here?
That's our abbey. Nonnberg Abbey.
Play the quiet.
A beautiful one.
Good. In the next couple of days, I'll have to listen to singing groups, choirs, quartets.
You'll be here for meals, won't you?
Of course. It was in a village, just about that size, Watzman, where I discovered the St. Ignatius Boys Choir. In 1930, they won the festival, became very famous, and toured all over the world.
Oh, whatever became of them?
Well, by the time their voices changed, they're rich enough to move to America. Who lives in that dilapidated castle down there? Rumpelstiltskin?
Baron Elberfeld. Oldest family in the valley.
Well, I should like to meet them. I should like to meet all your friends, Georg. I think we should have a dinner. Not anything too fancy. Just something lavish.
I wouldn't know whom to invite.
Oh?
Today it's difficult to tell who's a friend and who's an enemy.
Well, now's not a very good time to make enemies. Let's make some friends.
I can't understand what has happened to the children.
You're not really worried about them right now, are you?
They should have been here to welcome you.
Well, not to worry. It couldn't have been an intentional slight because they haven't even met me yet.
Forgive me. I'll try to find them.
All right.
Elsa, have you made up Georg's mind yet? Is he going to marry you?
Oh, he's going to marry me, all right. He just hasn't admitted it yet. There seems to be something standing in his way.
And you don't know what it is?
No.
I do.
What?
It's very simple, Elsa. It's money.
Money?
Yes, yes, yes. He's rich and you're rich.
Max?
In all the famous love affairs, the lovers have to struggle. And Garrett dreams away upstairs, the lovers starve and snuggle. The famous for misfortunes which they seem to have no fear of. While lovers who are very rich you very seldom hear of.
No sign of them anywhere.
No little child, you can share with me. We do not flee from authority. Marry a pair and the world will leave.
How can love survive?
You collect bonds and you move on. I have a plane and a diesel yacht. Plenty of nothing we haven't got.
How can love survive?
No prize for us on the top of a bus in the face of the freezing breezes.
You reach your goals and your comfy old rolls are in one of your Mercedeses.
Ordinary car of the B40, working dinosaur as a team or 2 millionaires with a dream or but we'll keep romance alive. 2 millionaires with a dream or make our lives
Love's for your next insecurity. How can love survive? You millionaires with financial affairs are too busy for simple pleasure. When you are poor, it is to show the poor the moral of poor and leisure. Trapped by your capital gains are you. You make your love survive.
What do you want?
Captain, I didn't see. Hi. Who are you? I have a telegram for Air Detweiler, sir.
I am Air Detweiler.
You have delivered your telegram. Now get out.
He is just a boy.
And I am an Austrian. I will not be hired.
Georg, just look at the same way I look at things. What's going to happen is going to happen. Just make sure it doesn't happen to you.
Max, it's a good thing you haven't any character. Because if you had, I'm convinced I'd hate you.
Georg, you can't hate me. I'm too lovable.
Excuse me, Air Detweiler. There's a long distance phone call for you.
I'll take it.
Captain, you're home. Father's home.
Straight line.
Get cleaned up.
Get into your uniforms and report back here. At once! Fräulein, where did they get these abominations? Out of a nightmare?
No, out of the curtains that hung in my bedroom. They had plenty of wear left in them.
Just a minute. You mean to tell me that the people of this neighborhood have seen my children running around in old curtains?
Everyone smiles at them.
I don't wonder.
They say, there goes Captain Von Trapp's children.
My children have always been a credit to my name.
But they haven't. They've always been unhappy little marching machines.
I don't care to hear from you about my children.
I know you don't, but somebody's got to tell you you're not home long enough to get to know them.
I said!
Take Liesel. Liesel isn't a child anymore, and if you keep treating her like one, Captain, you'll have a mutiny on your hands. Friedrich is shy, and he's afraid of himself. He needs you. He needs your confidence.
I don't need to hear from you about my son.
Brigitte could tell you about him. She could tell you a lot more if you got to know her, because she notices things. And she always tells the truth, especially when you don't want to hear it. Kurt is sensitive, and he's easily hurt. You brush him to the side and ignore him like you do the rest of them. I'm not finished. Louisa just wants to have a good time. Oh, please, Captain, let her have a good time. Marta, I don't know yet, but somebody's got to get to know her, and Gretel just wants to be loved. Oh, please, Captain, love Gretel. Love all of them. They need you.
Stop it! Stop. You will pack your things and return to the Abbey as soon as possible.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said those things the way I said them.
Once you're gone, there might finally be some... What's that?
Singing.
Who singing?
The children.
My children?
I wanted them to sing for Frau Schrader when they met her.
Georg, you just have to hear your children.
sporting bedroom. You've brought music back into my home. I'd almost forgotten. To laugh like a brook when it trips and falls over stones in its way. To sing through the night like a lark who is learning to pray. I go to the hills when my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I've heard before. My heart will be blessed with the sound of music, and I'll sing once more.
Raindrop of golden sun, be a name I call myself. Tomorrow not going to cry. I came back to congratulate you. Thank you. The captain was very moved. Yes, he seemed very pleased. He's asked me to stay on with the children until September. September? And I return to the Abbey. The Abbey? I'm going to become a nun. Oh, how lovely. Think of us while you're there. I'll pray for you.